The 80s, when more women than ever before start wanting it all.
I want to conquer the world.
They're fighting back.
Holy.
I don't like the word bitch. I like delicious, clever businesswoman.
And daring to be different.
You could actually hear the jaws drop, the eyes agog.
Virgin.
While sisters are doing it for themselves,
women didn't have to explain what the problem was. They had to figure out the solution.
some men are left holding the baby.
Where's Bobby? Keep the extra diaper.
Minus 10, 9, 8.
1983. One woman is about to boldly go
5, 4. We've gone for main engine start.
where no American woman has gone before.
Sally Ride, the first American woman to fly in space.
But back on planet Earth, 80s America is still pretty traditional.
In the 80s, as far as the public was concerned, you know, women were the pretty things in the background.
The presumption is most girls would get married and have some kids. Conservative America wanted American girls to be good girls.
But one up-and-coming star has no intention of being a good girl.
Hi, I'm Madonna.
Her name, at first, sounds kind of innocent.
I said to her, I don't believe your name's Madonna. And she said, I swear to you, Michael, it is. I said, no, it can't be. It's too good to be true.
And from the beginning, the material girl is already showing blonde ambition.
Madonna comes by my office with her demos, which she plays me, and the demos were good. They weren't great, but she was radiating. I mean, there was a star sitting in my office waiting to get signed.
I want to conquer the world.
Madonna represented something that was very fresh, that was very different.
Sometimes people think that if you're a girl, you're going to be a pushover and they can get away with more. But I just surprise them when they see that they're wrong.
Madonna was really in charge of herself, wasn't being created by some male Svengali. It was all about her.
Are you the designer of your look, clothing?
Oh, yeah. Do you think someone else could come up with this?
Some musicians star in movies as the second act in their career. Not Madonna. She got her role before superstardom in Desperately Seeking Susan.
Here, keep the change. Madonna arrived at the first casting session and asked for $5, $8, whatever dollars in cab fare. And I thought that that was really incredibly audacious. Knowing they didn't have the money to pay for it, and then ask the casting directors to lend them the money. When we were filming the first day, there was no security. 9 weeks later, suddenly we needed guards, you know? She couldn't walk out on the street. We couldn't film without creating a big commotion.
The stage is set for Madonna to make her next move. The world has no idea what's about to hit them. The showroom could not be bigger.
Coming to you live from Radio City Music Hall, the first annual MTV Video Music Awards.
You know, it's a great pleasure to be here tonight.
Good evening to you. I'm Nina Blackwood Beck.
The very first MTV Awards was huge. All of a sudden, there were people calling me on the phone that were wanting to go, and all of a sudden, they're my best friend. They wanted to go to the award show. So there was a big buzz about it.
The assembled star power is blinding. They have seen it all, and they know better than anyone who's got it and who ain't got it.
Doesn't matter whether you win or lose, it's how good you looked.
Nobody, as far as I know, was prepared for what Madonna ended up doing.
Madonna decided to perform like a virgin over her manager's strenuous objections.
Her manager, Freddie, wanted her to do Lucky Star, which was a song that it was still happening in the charts. Madonna fought with him and said no.
You touched for the very first time, very risque, you know? Couldn't say anything like that back then. Everyone was going, virgin.
Then, the moment Madonna became, well, Madonna.
I think I was in about the third row, so I had a very good seat. And when she started rolling around on the floor, you could actually hear the jaws drop, the collective gasp, the eyes agog.
Madonna is not one of those people who accidentally shows up someplace and outrages people. People freaked out exactly as they were intended to freak out.
Well, now that the burning question of Madonna's virginity has been answered.
That performance on the VMAs is the stuff of legend.
It certainly made Madonna an international sensation and sort of cemented her place in pop culture.
Some people thought it was an absolute disaster. Other people thought it was absolutely brilliant. But whatever it was, everybody was talking about Madonna the next day. And then like a minute later, the album comes out and kaboom.
A new generation gets Madonna on every conceivable level.
I like her attitude and the way she presents herself. She doesn't like let anybody step on her.
Everybody looks at you, right?
Everybody stares and says, look at that girl over there.
It's just like our idol, you know? It's the only one that we can look up to nowadays.